sort of big game, not the ideal situation, obviously, coming into, but good to get those minutes, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been a long road for sure, but I feel blessed, and happy that the coach had the belief to put me in the game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but it's great to be back nonetheless.
Were you a little guarded when you got on the field, trying not to push too hard since it was your first, game back for a while, trying to just ease your way in, so and get up speed from there?
Sorry, can you ask it again?
I'm saying, did you when you finally got your minutes, did you try to hold yourself back, try not to get yourself re-injured again, or just simply went full bore?
No, not holding myself back per se, but definitely an adjustment period, getting back into the game. But anytime I step onto the field, I'm looking to give it my all for sure.
I always like to just, of course, the play of the game was a little bit tough to get into with the 2-0 down, but what was it that the coach gave you? He gave you a few words before he came on. What were those words that he shared with you before he got on the field?
It's just the normal instructions, just the job that he expects for me to go in and do, and then I try and go in and execute.
Serge, what were some of the most difficult things that you went throughout these last couple of months, now being able to return?
Surgery or the recovery from surgery is always tough, so you have ups and downs and everything, but the medical staff did a really good job at managing those ups and those downs. And yeah, so now I'm here, now I'm back, and that's a credit to those guys. Yeah.
Going into this final stretch of the season, you're coming back at the perfect time. These 8 or so games before the playoffs. What is your mindset per se, and what are you hoping to accomplish?
Me personally, every time I go onto the field in training or for games, I'm there with one job, to help the team win, help the team score, whatever it is, to help the team. So in the final stretch is to make sure that we get enough wins, to have a good spot in the playoffs, but then also to make a push for the playoffs or in the playoffs.
I've always been curious to when players are injured and when they see their teammates go out there on the battlefield. What do you see when you sit in the bench and you like insert yourself in? You know what? I can able to do this. I can able to do that. Does that add to the frustration through your injury during that time?
As a competitor, you always want to play. You always want to be on the field. So the competitor in me is like, I wish I could play. But I'm always there, just watching, making sure that my teammates are safe for one, and then also getting the job done. And they have, and they've played amazing, and they have us in a great spot. So I don't know. You just watch and try to make sure that everything's good. And it's been great.
I think we've seen you play a bit out wide right and also up top. Is there a position that you feel sort of most comfortable in and most able to contribute to the team?
Either one of those, really. I think I'm fortunate enough to be able to play in multiple positions, and wherever the coach needs me, that's where I'm good.